Morning. We had some lunch, breakfast type thing. We ate some delicious sandwiches that we kind of made ourselves from grocery store meat and bread. Bread was delicious. Oh my goodness. Now we're on some short little trail. Just chilling. It's about noon. So we're doing easier trail today, day 2. Got pretty beat up yesterday. Just doing a short trail. It's like a gorge trail or something it's called. And look between, we're like on a gorge. This is the path in front, pretty sweet. Look underneath, there's like waterfalls and a gorge and everything. It's where the river cuts through. Pretty cool. Hope you saw that. Looks really good. I'd recommend it. Zach, what do you think? Would you recommend it?
Yeah. If you had a Saturday, just come out here and visit.
Yeah, just, you know, visit Zermatt on a Saturday. Finishing up this trail, like it's just so beautiful here. Zermatt is so pretty. This is a weird one. They build their buildings. This makes sense to me. Put stone on the bottom, then you have wood. Then they put another piece of stone between the building. If anybody knows the reasoning for that. It's not just this building that does it. Look, like this one's got it. I've seen a couple more that are like this. If you have some reason for it, let me know in the comments. We made some dinner tonight. Pork, like steak is what it was called in the store. Mashed potatoes, broccoli, all homemade. It's pork chop, but it's got a bone.
Just like my parents.
I don't know, but yeah, these are some good looking plates.
It's great.
Little table. This is the kitchen. Kind of a mess right now. We'll clean it up, but yeah, it was fun. Cheaper than going to a restaurant too.
Yep. It's like half the price. I think I got third almost.
Just walk out the porch real quick. I think I showed this view already, but oh man. So we're here the next day, last full day, and gonna start our last hike. Just walked up from the city. Long ways to go. We're going to a house like way up there, but it's gonna be a good hike. A little more sun. I'll try to protect my face. I get a baseball hat. I'll probably put that on. It's just gorgeous. But from the other hike, completely different trail. You won't believe it. Yellow. Yellow.
Don't go on the riverbed.
Don't go on it. That's pretty neat. Look at that. I think I'm in love with Switzerland. It's so pretty. Like northern Switzerland, closer to like Lake Constance. Looks like a countryside. It looks pretty similar to like German countryside. The houses, the architecture, pretty similar. Also beautiful, but the landscape of Zermatt, all west of there, you cross over different Alps, different mountain ranges. You can watch all these like famous rivers form, the Rhine, I don't know what the other names are. And they're all just sourced from mountains and rainwater. It's cool to check them all out. Like There's one. There's just so much beauty here. Definitely one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Not the most beautiful place. Definitely want to come back here in the future. The only way to get here is by train, which is interesting. So if I come to Europe in the future, or if somebody else is traveling that's watching this, you got to get here by train, which isn't necessarily a problem. The trains are really nice. You could take either the Glacier Express, or there's another train that's just regional, and they take the same route. I mean, it just goes through like the mountain range on the side. It follows the Rhine all the way until it gets to the top of like Quiddy or something. I don't remember what the top of the mountain is, but then you're like 3 hours out from Zermatt. For most of this trip so far, I've been kind of checking off boxes, I guess. Bucket list items, you know, you want to go, you want to see the beautiful architecture, you want to see all the history, all of the great things that Europe has to offer, which is like most of the time in like major big cities and stuff. Personally, it's really cool to see. I'm not necessarily drawn back to see it again. I'm glad I saw it once. I mean, I would like to see it again. But one thing I've realized is we have so much to see and so little time. Like, we have all the time in the world, but you can't just spend it traveling every day and seeing stuff. You gotta like work and contribute. And it feels good to work and contribute. It fills your time, fulfills your need to solve problems, or however you see that. This place, nature, seeing all this weekend, definitely one of my favorite places. Or probably my most favorite place I've been so far. And I just feel like I didn't really check a box this weekend. I didn't really necessarily come and be like, oh, like I have to go to Zermatt because like that's the only place. I was just kind of thinking like, oh, there's mountains there, but like I've seen mountains in the Rockies and stuff, Rocky Mountains. I just like mountains. I just really like nature. I really love the earth. It's beautiful. There's something just intrinsically good about it that I keep looking over my shoulder, like left, right, up. I just make noises. I'm like, oh, yeah, because it's just so good. It's hard to describe how it. I'm kind of out of words. The rest of the group is almost caught up. They were trying to hit a tree branch at the bottom of the hill from like really far away. It's kind of funny. They're just picking up rocks and like chucking them down. But they're almost caught up. I'm gonna start heading back up the trail. Yeah, we're getting to the top. There's like a hotel up there, I guess, or maybe not a hotel. It's like an Airbnb, but it overlooks the whole city in the valley. It's gonna be beautiful. Made it to the top. There's a restaurant.
Feel a lot better. Like, oh, like most likely that's not gonna happen.
Most
like,
likely
it'll probably
you'll
be
do
something like
worse.
Just kidding.
Oh, you were supposed to keep talking. Okay, so I'm actually really confused how they built this, because there's this path coming this way, and then there's the other path that we came up, which is like just on the other side of this building. It's like there's a cliff on the other side of this building, and there's this little wooden structure, but I don't know what that could be useful for. I don't know how I guess they backpacked it all up. So we're on the way down now. This was actually the spot we had lunch. Way up there. It was very nice. Great view. But now we're going back to town. Where we came. All the way there. Back to town. Zermatt.
Zermatt Church.
It's like I'm recording right now. And we like do this.
Yeah.
And we like go underneath.
Oh, I see.